Hi, I'm Sam Tucker. And you know, even though Windows just celebrated their International Blue Screen Day, I still say that Windows is simply better than macOS and Linux. Let me tell you why. Starting with compatibility. Windows works with all the latest software, all the latest games, and all the latest viruses. It's got it all. It's got the best file management with the Windows Explorer, the best gaming experience with DirectX 12, or whatever it's up to. It's got Paint, it's got Notepad, and I hear some people even pay for WinRAR. I haven't met any of them yet, but let me know in the comments if you're the guy. Oh, and here's a fun idea. The menus like File, Edit, and View, well, they're actually in the program you're using, instead of at the top of the whole OS. What's that all about? Which means you can still access them when you go into full screen. Oh, and the X button on an app actually closes it, instead of secretly still running it in the background. What the heck, Mac? And people go on about Apple's ecosystem, but how about Microsoft's? They've got the Xbox and Windows Phone. No, that's gone. The Cortana speaker. No. And people aren't Zooning anymore. Well, whatever. Xbox is enough, because Windows is better than ever at gaming.
Your PC does not meet the requirements for this product.
Oh, well, most of the time. All right, look. The only time that Windows is not compatible is when we try to do the Apple thing and put those ARM chips in there. But hey, at least you have the option to use what chip you want, because Windows gives you choice. That's right, Windows runs on thousands of machines in thousands of countries and comes in 1,000 editions. And if you're from my day, you remember that one installation of Windows came on 1,000 floppy disks. And I know that some Apple people will say that having too many options is confusing and means Windows can't be fully optimized for one type of computer, like the Mac is. But you know, sometimes less is more, but other times less is less. Oh, can I have a USB port? On a Windows, yes. On a Mac, no. Oh, can I install some RAM? On a Windows, there it goes. But on a Mac, send it back. Heck, Windows even got Face ID on the computer before the Mac. So you got your big honkin' notch for nothing. And would you believe some of these Windows machines are sold for less than all of your money? Granted, the build quality isn't always the best, but give us a break. Oh, not literally. Come on, if you love your Mac so much, then run Windows on it. The choices are unlimited. Well, the only thing you don't have a choice over is if McAfee is pre-installed. It's probably pre-installed. But you have the option to uninstall it, in theory. And that's because of Windows customizability. See, Windows lets you do things that Grandpa Tim would never allow. Like wallpapers can be animated. Windows can be transparent. Screensavers can be fish tanks. Heck, back in Windows 98, someone made a Dungeon Keeper theme.
Your files are leaving the dungeon.
You can customize the taskbar with different positions. You can customize your ad settings, whether you want personalized ads or non-personalized. You can't turn the ads off. I mean, it's still Windows, but come on. How else does Bill afford his new gates? And there's always new features being added and then being regretted. And that is why Windows is simply better than macOS. And if you think that macOS is simply better, well, you must be as crazy as I was in my last video. So watch that video now, so then everybody's happy. Well, except Linux users, I guess. But even when they're happy, they don't look happy.
Subscribe today.
Well, here's one reason that Windows isn't better, the updates. It's restarting again. This is the 4th or 5th restart that the computer's done. What? Remind me in 3 days? No, never remind me. All I did was turn it on, and it had to restart 5 times. Hey, next time we're gonna do Linux, surely.